Kavita Bhartia, I think, would essentially, first of all, I'm a woman, and so a homemaker, a mom, and a working woman. And I started my career in November 1989 when I opened my first store, Ogan, which essentially promotes designers from all over India. I think this was only possible because of a supporting family and a very supporting husband. For me, it's been a lot of hard work, and you just have to focus and decide on what you want to do and just walk towards it. And in my case, it was essentially, I realized that was with clothing, with fashion. And I've come a long way since that moment. I have a factory now where I work with a lot of craftspeople. It was a new business. It was not something that I inherited from the family. So it was quite a big struggle. First of all, to find a space, I rented out the premises from one of the villagers, to do the interiors, and then it was to design the invitations, to keep the business rolling, to have new ideas. My journey in the past 25 years has been amazing. Initially, it started with a lot of work, activity, and today it is rocking. And in terms of business, in terms of, the people feeling really happy. Whenever I come to the store, I get so many wonderful compliments, heartfelt compliments from the people that it makes it all worthwhile. Ogan stands for quality, it stands for design, it stands for the best that is available in Indian fashion, the best designers under one roof. Ogan has fashion in different categories. For wedding clothes, it has modern clothes, it has textile-based collections. So it's got something for everybody. Essentially, I've worked with the best right from the day I started my store in Hauskhas village. I remember Jaya Bachchan inaugurated it. I was lucky that she was in Delhi, and she came with a very close friend, Amar Singh ji, and was part of the inaugural ceremony. And I had Rohit Khosla, who had choreographed the show and also had presented his collection. There was Devika Bhojwani, there was Sunita Kapoor, Sonam Kapoor's mother, and Tarun Tehliani, my own collection of Madhu Jain. So it was like a Shahab Durazi, so the best of India. And at that time, it was, I think, about the same time that the National Institute of Fashion Technology had opened. So there was, people understood, design, they understood cuts, fashion. And at that time, there were no designers per se. There were no, I think Ensemble was the only store which was promoting designer wear. That was only one store in Mumbai, and I opened the second store for designer wear in Delhi. So it was the only second store in the whole of India to promote designer wear. And it was, before that, I remember that, whenever I wanted something myself, I would go to the local darzi. I would order 10 things, and only 3 would be as per what I wanted. So it was a struggle, and one had to wait. Even for Indian clothes, there were very few people. I mean, it's just been such a big change since when I started to now. I mean, now we're dealing with, say, 60 to 70 designers, and there are different capsules. There are people who are specializing in wedding clothes, and there are people who are specializing in modern, trendy clothes. Fashion, since since I started has grown manyfold in terms of, now in terms of quality, in terms of content, in terms of the whole business model, in terms of like the number of people who come in. And also that has motivated the designers to become better and better, to scale up their whole work. We're working with Pankaj and Nidhi. We're working with Nidhi Tholia from Jaipur. We're working with Anjul Bhandari, who's just promoting chicken work from Lucknow. So it's under one roof. You have like the best of what India is. You know where fashion is at. Love to exercise. Since I spend 1 hour in the morning, which usually takes about 2 hours, and then I do these group fitness classes. Then I walk I have a walking group. For me, it's not work; it's fun. When I go out on holidays, that's a different kind of fun. But this is a different kind of fun, and I really thank God that I have had this opportunity to do what I love doing. This is where my passion lies. It's like a new day, a new beginning, like a new journey on a daily basis, and there's so much to be done, and it's amazing. I'm just never bored. Yeah, we make sure that we go on holidays at least twice a year. We spend time with the family. We go out for dinners with the family. I have a dog who I love. I have 2 children. My daughter's married, got married very recently, and is helping me with the business. I like trendy clothes. So I essentially that. I love like I said, Pero, Anita Arora's collection. Because she works with textiles again, and she's very creative. Then I like Sunita Shankar's clothes. I like Sonam Dubal's. I love Anamika Khanna's. I've become a big fan of hers. I like Sabyasachi's also, because he also adds a trendy element. I like healthy food. So I like a lot of like Italian food. I like Chinese food as well. I like the hummus and I like Japanese food. And I must say that I feel I'm really lucky to have young blood join the business, because I think if you have a child who's going to help you and take the business further, it really then you kind of give the baton on to someone else and they can take it forward. And I think she's done a lot of very interesting things, as in she's modernized the entire store. She's also opened the Coast Cafe on top of Ogan, Hoskas village, which has added a very interesting dimension to the whole experience of fashion. Somehow in all the past years, fashion, at least at this level, was not affected, but I find that today it has been affected by the world situation. So I think we will carry on doing the good work that we are, and I'm sure that we will be able to scale up things for Indian designers and Indian fashion. So we will continue with the good work. My message to the viewers of Indian Story is there's no shortcuts for hard work. I think essentially you have to decide what you want to do and walk towards it. And it's all about innovation and doing things in a new way, and to be the best at whatever you do.